Good evening, everyone. And welcome. My name is Teresa Hargrave, and I am the coordinator for the Kennett Festival of Performing Arts. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that our festival and our concert take place on the traditional and treaty lands of the Squamish Nation. We are very grateful for this opportunity. On behalf of our festival committee, I would like to congratulate all of the participants of this year's festival. It has been a wonderful 9 days of performances. We also want to thank all of the parents and guardians, spouses, extended family and friends, siblings, and our community for the innumerable ways that they support these incredible performers. In addition, we extend our sincerest appreciation and thanks to the teachers through whose hard work, dedication, and commitment share their knowledge and passion for the performing arts. And we could not make this festival possible without the support and work of our generous volunteers who make this wonderful annual event a reality. Please give them all a round of applause. Special thanks for their ongoing support goes to the Rotary Club of Powell River, Kethett Arts Council, Powell River Academy of Music, Kethett Regional District, the City of Powell River Parks and Recreation, School District 47, and Max Camden Theatre. Now, please join me in a warm welcome for our wonderful MC this evening, Julian Alford.
Good evening, Powell River. My name is Julian Alford, and I have been given the honor of being your MC for this evening, and for that I am extremely grateful. However, before she leaves the stage, I would like to acknowledge Teresa, who has been the coordinator for this year's festival. Thank you. She has done an incredible job, and she probably won't admit it, but I don't think she has slept for the last month. And she has got sticky notes and spreadsheets, and I think she's probably one of the most organized people that I have ever met. So, thank you. For the past many years, this show has been emceed by the delightful Joyce Carlson. Woo! This year, she kindly asked me whether I would do the duties, and I realized that she left very big shoes to fill. Now, I am not starting a gossip saying that she's got big feet. However, she has done such a stellar job that this position that I'm in right now feels quite daunting, and I'm hoping that this evening I will be able to make her proud. In addition, I would also like to mention that our chair for the Festival of the Performing Arts, Mel Monroe, I have no idea where she is right now, but Mel, if you're here, she's right there. Please give her a round of applause because she has helped this community. She has led this community with long, and I thank her, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors for future festivals. So to get this evening started, we've got the Powell River Christian School Intermediate Choir. Please stand, if you can, for a rousing rendition of O Canada. Thank you. evening's performance, or I should say presentation, is a combination of days and weeks and months of hard work, not only on the part of the artists who will be performing this evening, but also for everyone who has been involved, parents included, and also folks who have been supporting everyone who has been involved in this year's festival. There has been lots of blood, sweat, and tears, probably a few sour notes. Maybe some parents might want to admit to that. However, this evening, what we would like to do, and I would like you to rehearse for only 15 seconds. Please show us the sort of applause that you will be providing after each performance. So, I did bring my applause meter, which is. Let's just see how you guys can do. So, 1, 2, 3. So to get things started, we would like to introduce to you the Powell River Christian School Intermediate Choir performing This Is Amazing Grace by Phil Wickham, Josh Farrow, and Jeremy Riddle. Thank you.
that we are wearing. She won't rest, and I stay home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain and sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and react as one. Those who've seen us knows that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord, help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord, help the sister who comes between me and my babe. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain and sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us knows that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord, help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord, help the sister who comes between me and my man. Sisters, sisters, sister, don't come between me and my man.
Good evening. My name is Lucas Van Ziel, and today I'll be presenting for you My Robot by Shel Silverstein. I told my robot to do my bidding. He yawned and said, "You must be kidding." I told my robot to cook me some stew. He said, "I have better things to do." I told my robot to sweep my shack. He said, "Do you want me to strain my back?" I told my robot to answer the phone. He said, "I have to make some calls of my own." I told my robot to boil me an egg. He said, "First, let me hear you beg." I told my robot to brew me some tea. He said, "Why don't you make tea for me?" I told my robot, "There's a song you can play me." He said, "How much are you going to pay me?" So I sold that robot because I never knew exactly who belonged to who.
It makes me feel nervous. You have that look in your eye. Oh, what takes over? What is it that holds you tight? And you can tear it up. Oh, no one tears it up like you. Oh, you can rip it up. Oh, no one rips it up like you. When you're in a half light, it is not you I see. You live a half life. You only show half to me. Sometimes I join you, let you wash over me. When we're in the darkness, only the blind can see. And you can tear it up. Oh, no one tears it up like you. Oh, you can rip it up. Oh, I can rip it up like you. When you're in the half light, oh, it is not you I see. You live a half life. You only show half to me. Can you shake it off? Oh, can you shake it off for me? When you're in the half light, I don't like the half I see. No. Oh, oh, oh.
We are from Kelly Creek Community School.
This fall, our class read a book called The Wild Robot.
We have chosen a few parts of this book that tell the story of how a robot comes to the world and lives its friend in Mother Nature. The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. Chapter 1, The Ocean. Our story begins on the ocean with wind and rain, thunder and lightning, and waves. A hurricane roared and raged through the night. And in the middle of all chaos,
A cargo ship was sinking.
down, down, down to the ocean floor. The ship left hundreds of crates floating on the surface, but as the hurricane thrashed and swirled through the night and knocked them around, the crates also began sinking into the depths.
One after another, they were swallowed up by waves.
Until only 5 crates remained,
The first crate rode to shore on a tumbling, rumbling wave.
and then crashed against the rocks with such force that the whole thing burst apart. Now, reader, what I haven't mentioned is that tightly packed inside each crate was a brand new robot.
The cargo ship had been transporting hundreds of them before it was swept up in the storm.
Now only 5 robots were left.
Actually, only 4 were left, because when the first crate crashed against the rocks, the robot inside shattered to pieces.
The same thing happened to the next one. It crashed against the rocks. Robot parts flew everywhere. Then it happened to the next one.
And the next,
It followed the same path as the others, but instead of crashing against the rocks, it splashed against the remains of the first 4 crates.
soon more waves were heaving it up out of the water.
It soared through the air, spinning and glistening,
Until it slammed a tall shelf of rock.
The crate was cracked and crumbled. But the robot inside was safe. Chapter 2. A gang of sea otters was traveling near the shallows when
One of them noticed a sparkling object.
so they cautiously crept over the rocks to take a closer look. And in all the excitement, one of their paws accidentally slapped.
An important little button on the back of the robot's head.
Click! It took a while for the otters to realize that something was happening inside the crate.
But a moment later, they heard a
low whirring sound. Everyone stopped and stared.
and the robot opened her eyes.
Hello, I am Roz on Unit 7134, but you may call me Roz. This is how the robot landed on a wilderness island. But how did she survive?
She met otters, but were there other wild animals to meet?
What did they think? Were they frightened? Curious? Vicious? Chapter 27, The Gospel. Something was happening inside the goose egg. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Crunch! A tiny bit fell through the eggshell. Peeped once, and then continued crunching away. The hole grew bigger and bigger.
And then, like a robot breaking from a crate,
The hatchling pulled himself out into the world.
he lay quietly in his nest with his eyes closed, surrounded by chips of broken shell.
And when his eyes slowly winked open, the very first thing he saw was the robot looking back. Mama! Mama!
Keep the gosling.
I am not your mother,
Said the robot.
Mama! Mama! I am not your mother. No! No! The gosling was hungry.
Of course he was.
So using her friendliest voice, Rod said,
What would you like to eat, little darling?
no! Was the only response. The hatcher was far too young to help them. Roz needed to find a grown goose. So she scooped up the nest with the gosling inside, placed it on her flat shoulder, and marched through the forest, searching for geese. And so goes the story of technology meets Mother Nature. A family begins. The family of Roz the robot
And Brightbill the goose, for so he was named.
would like to perform for you a slam poem I wrote in tribute to my father, Fred Hess. Sip and puff. It's what we do each day. We sip in a breath, and we puff out the rest. Each sip brings in the needed oxygen, and each puff exhales all that entails in our cardiovascular system. But the sip and puff that I'll speak of tonight is not just about our breath, but the inherent right to be fully abled in this society, and not disabled by a disability. See, it was Christopher Reeve, our famed Superman, who designed and developed a breathing system with a plan to enable those who had become disabled and to empower those who had not previously been able. The sip and puff was meant to be worn, strapped to a chest, with a gooseneck that bent toward the mouth of the user it adorned. 2 straws were then used to allow one to perfuse a breath in or out, depending on which action you would choose. My pop, that is my dad, came to use the sip and puff in a way that was so rad, he became the world's, the international disabled sailing champion. See, he'd been a sailor all his life, and the muscular dystrophy would not bring him strife. He would never accept failure as a disabled sailor. The sip and puff allowed him to sail, to make us all proud of how he was able to move through the watery depths without his limbs and just his breath. To sip in one straw, move the boat to starboard, and to puff out, move the boat to port. To sip in the other, sheeted in the sails, and to puff out, pushed the sails to port. It was in this way my dad would maneuver the bay, strapped in his gimbaled chair, a quadriplegic floating on the sea, yet more like a bird, soaring in midair. He would round the marked buoy, upwind, and then downwind. He would take his new toy, the sip and puff that brought him such joy. For years, my dad used these means, but then his days became lean. And the freedom he'd found from this extraordinary machine could not save him from the ultimate dream, which was to survive and outlive the disease that had drained the strength from his muscles, that would somehow ease the pain of the inability to breathe and the strain to sip and puff another day. And at his bedside, we stood, and we knew his last breath was afoot. And yet one was amiss. My brother and I knew that Daniel needed to be here to kiss the forehead of his father he held so dear. And so I picked up the phone. I called him quite quick, demanded he drive immediately and skip all the traffic, as he was needed here, and the moment was near. And so while we waited for him to arrive, I knew I had time, that I needed to drive these last few breaths of my dad in a direction that would strive to leave him sipping and puffing not in fear, but in life. And so with my words, I took him sailing one last time. Pop, I said, while we wait for Daniel, I think we should prep the boat and get things ready to sail. We've invited so many you know, Daniel, Trish, Grandpa, and Joe. They'll each be here to take you sailing into the sunset. One I'm sure we will all never forget. And as Christian songs, I just went through the routine of hanking on the jib, removing the sail covers and seeing that all the lines had been flaked, the provisions were stowed, the halyard secured, the boat was ready to go. And then Daniel appeared, and we all knew the end was here. Through laughter and tears, we each thanked him for all of the years that we had sailed together in so many different kinds of weather. Each sailors in our own right now, the three of us expressed to him a debt of gratitude for how he had shown us resiliency and strength, and how to never give up, and how to always go the length. And then we each let him go, and we said our farewell. And then we stepped aboard for that one final sail. And I called, throw off the dock lines, and we shall embark on Pop's last sail, as we make for the mark, the sun setting into the dark.
You know, I can't believe you guys sat there and there was no clapping, nothing. So I'd love for you to just play a few extra bars. And so we can just get into it. Please. Can we? Can we? Yeah.
Enjoy his day. When you're down in the dumps and need some cheering up, seas turn and tap our hapless chap and sweetly say, good afternoon, Good afternoon. But I never just let one fly and you'll be smiling pretty soon. Like this. Good afternoon. I bet you'll get screwed and cross. It's like this all for free for little time to class. I'll do little boys can totally change your team. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So you've done nothing wrong and still very, very long. And I get it's an important point of pride. It's part of my job. But come on, don't stay quiet. You know you're on it right. Better never let all of the bitter be bottled up inside. Out of the road, Genghis. Oh, come on, bub. He's got it coming. You know you want to. Come on. It's right there. Just let it. Good afternoon. Sayo, waitress, cantankerous, what phone's all this thing? Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. What is this ring? Good afternoon. Just a floor with decorum like a Judy Body Dench. Wait, was that Judy Dench?
Oh my God, she's a national treasure. I love her in everything.
I loved her in that chocolate.
Chocolat.
Chocolate.
I am so sorry.
Hey, ma'am. Good afternoon! Good
There we go. Hi everyone, and this is our show for 2025. We hope that you've had a very good time and you've enjoyed every presentation that was put forth today. And we are looking forward to seeing you next year in 2026. And this should be our Academy Awards. So I said next year, bring yourselves out. We're looking for gowns and 6-inch heels. And but anyway, it was a pleasure being your MC this evening, and I hope you had a good time. Please get home safely, and have a good night. Thank you.